Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I'm like up really high. Why is this so bright? Hey, girl. Come here. No? Okay. Fine. That way. Be that way. Oh, boy. Kittens everywhere. Doing something with a piece of paper. What are you doing? Bro, could you stop? Whatever you're doing, stop. Where did you even find this piece of paper? Oh, now I ripped it. Oh, damn it. Now I made it more fun. Oh, I don't know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't have my headset. I don't have my headset. I can't find it anywhere. What? Hi, Shannon. If we get kicked off of here, we're heading over to Instagram. I've tested it out. It's fine. We'll give YouTube one more chance. I'm not thinking it's going to be good. Why is it so I feel so washed out? Sorry. Ooh, that helped a little bit. Your kittens. Oh, they're everywhere. There's literally one right here. My one girl isn't feeling good. I think she's got a cold. And this desk is not very stable. Anyway. What? You're so distracting. You're so distracting. Look how big they're getting. How big you getting? So big. Yeah, her eyes were all weird this morning. You know, kittens get those inflamed eyes a little bit. Thought we were past this, but apparently not. And she didn't want to eat this morning, but when I got home from work, her eyes were all cleared up and she's eating again. So she seems fine now. Just acting weird. It had me worried. Whatever. Right? They're huge. I gotta call the vet and get them scheduled for an appointment. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but I'm in love with them, so it sucks. But anyway. They're over there climbing the tree now. They always have to be in whatever room I'm in. Even when Josh is home, they have to be in whatever room I'm in. And it's really fun at night. I haven't slept in, I don't know when. But anyway, how are you, Shannon? They know that I'm where the food comes from. There's probably more of it. Not that they like me or anything. Oh, my goodness. The girl is looking out the window. It's Mean Girl who was sick. The one that was really mean at the beginning and now is super sweet. So I'm no, I worked so hard to take care of you. You can't be sick. But I think she's feeling better. Josh said she was playing today, so while I was at work, so I don't know. Maybe she just wanted to scare me. They are going to knock over that fan. Anyway, distracting. Grocery shop day. Oh, grocery shopping is always exhausting. Always. Probably. She's like, I have 3 other siblings to compete with and 2 other cats, 2 full-grown cats. I need to come up with something to get your attention. It worked. What are you doing? Come here. Boop. Boop. Oh, boop. Look at how cute Sad Eyes is though. Oh, you're just not gonna look. Okay. Look to show her how cute you are. And how big you're getting and how cute. No, you just want to go play. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, I think so. Like 2 months maybe. Yeah. It's been like 2, maybe even 3 live shows now. It might have been 3 now. I've had them a long time. Too many. Josh asked me the other day, he goes, ouch, got my butt. He asked me the other day, he goes, sorry, did you find them homes? And I'm like, yeah, I found them a home with us. Guess what? We have 6 cats. Basically my whole entire life, this is like, instead of having kids, I'm just like, I'll just adopt more cats. And my whole entire life, instead of changing diapers, it's changing litter boxes and scooping litter boxes and feeding them. And it's fun. It's fun. Anyway. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I was starting to get way too attached. And then at one point, I thought I would keep 2 of them, the two that I held up. Those are my 2 favorites. And I'm like, okay. I'll just keep these 2, and my sister can have Mean Girl, the one that's pretending to be sick, and Sweet Boy. I never gave them real names yet. They just have nicknames. But yeah, I'm like, I'll give those 2 to my sister, but I can't. I'm attached. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. What are you crying about? Anyway, yeah. I'm attached. You're just going to lay down right there? Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry. I'm distracted all the time. Yeah, I think they're here for good. And Hannah really likes them. Well, she doesn't really like them, but I just burped. But she's definitely warmed up to them. It was either Sad Eyes or Mean Girl like rubbed against Hannah in the kitchen the other day, and I thought Josh was gonna explode. He's like, oh, Hannah's gonna hit her, and I'm like, no, they're fine. I'm like, they do this like almost every morning. They rub up on each other, and Hannah doesn't care. And he's like, and he's watched it happen, just like them rub, like the kitten rub up against Hannah. He's like, oh, he's like, it's so cute. I'm like, yes, it is. I thought he was going to explode. Hannah is not a really friendly cat with other cats or with anyone, really. My friend is texting me, remember Body Central and get Zooks. Okay. Random messages. Anyway. Yeah, they got Hannah. It's really surprising. I don't see them like snuggling with her anytime soon or anything, like sleeping with her or anything, but they were rubbing up on each other, which sounds really dirty taken out of context, but it's cats, guys. It's cats. That's like how our relationship is. We just send each other random texts that just make no sense. Anyway, the book. The book. I'm also procrastinating. I have to write a paper tonight, and well, I don't have class until 6 o'clock tomorrow. So like I got plenty of time. It's only a 3-page paper. And that's easy. But just in case, I'm gonna set an alarm. Just in case. Anyway. Oh, I'm not ready to be back at school. Not at all. Mm-mm. It's really funny because school is like sending out all these emails. And to me they're not funny. I shouldn't find them as funny as I do. But I find them funny because I can't believe my school expected less. I or expected more from the students. Like they sent out like a bunch of emails before school started about social distancing and everything and all that. No, it's in person learning. My one professor like really wants to be in person. And they split up the semester really weird, so that way to limit the amount of people in classrooms, etc. But my one professor wants to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday class, like 5 days a week. And I'm like, how is that? How is that helping? Like limit the spread of COVID like that? I'm on campus every single day for 1 hour. So I have to drive 45 minutes for 1 hour class in the middle of a work day too. So I'm like trying to figure out, I don't know how I'm going to make it work with my work schedule. I have no clue. But the campus keeps sending out emails because like last Friday, some fraternities, I think it was fraternities, because they sent out a whole bunch of emails and a bunch of fraternities got like closed down, like their entire chapter is closed down for violating school policies. And then I just found out like the professor sent out a video today, like a video message that said apparently there was a huge party thrown on Saturday or on Friday. It's not funny. It's really not funny. It's like funny that this is America. Like I don't understand why people are so stupid. But they threw a party on Friday, a huge party that violated my state's like people limit in one space thing. I don't know what it's called. A capacity limit. I think like the limit for like people allowed in one space, like for a gathering, is like 25 people or something. And it violated that. And so now every single one of those students not only are those fraternities and stuff shut down, like for the semester, but and receiving no funding or anything, but all of those students are now getting fined from the state. I think from the state government, they're all getting fined and also getting like put on like probation. Like they're being reviewed by the school. It's not funny. I shouldn't laugh because it's really stupid that these kids are this dumb, but I think it's on the school. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to talk here. You're very interrupting me. Okay, you're cute, but the school was like, we expected you to be mature adults. And I'm like, adults aren't even following proper protocol for anything that's going on in the world right now. Like adults here aren't wearing masks. Why would you expect any less, like any more from the kids? Like, but anyway, like the president of my university has sent out an email and he's like, the new hashtag is mask up or pack up. And they're like, I think they're going to start like throwing people off campus. It's not funny, but I can't help but laugh. It's so stupid that this is where we're at. Like people being this stupid. Oh my goodness. It's like a part of me is like just angry at the university for even being open. Like you guys are idiots. It's a pandemic. What did you expect? It's a pandemic in America where people are already not taking it seriously. So why did you expect from these people who aren't taking it seriously? Why did you expect their children to automatically just magically take it seriously? Ugh, so stupid. So stupid. Anyway. Ugh. Some people do, but it's just it's gonna be disastrous. Our school isn't bad. Like, I just saw on the news the University of Alabama had over, but I mean, that's one of the states that's really been anti-mask, so that's not surprising. But I think we're gonna have a spike because of like that party and that event. But they had like 500 over 500 cases just on their university campus, confirmed cases of COVID. And it's like the first week of school. And we're at 49, I think, last time I checked. It's probably now slowly going up, but we're at 49 for the first week, which still is, I mean, it doesn't really surprise me, but it's like, I thought that number was bad. I'm like, that's 49 people. And you think of how many of those people are in contact with the other people, and then those people are in contact with other people. Like, people don't think of the scale that this can reach. And I'm just like, like, at least, but I'm like, now I feel a little bit better because at least we're not at 500 cases yet. But I see it becoming that shortly with the way people are acting. Because I drove through town. I live in a college town, not the college I go to, but I live in a college town, and they're not abiding by the rules either. But I drove through the downtown because I have to drive through it to come home. But I drove through the downtown of my university, and there's just people hanging out at the bars, no mask, wandering around downtown, no masks, not socially distancing. I'm just like, like, are you guys even surprised? But anyway, good times. I'm living in the best country ever. It's great. I'm never going to be able to travel ever again. But yeah, anyway, sorry. Book. I need to focus on the book. It's more than the Providence. I mean, yeah. That's one school. Over 500 cases in one school in 1 week of being open. Anyway. Hi. You got something on your head. What the heck? What is that? What? No, don't bite my headphones, please. Please don't bite my headphones. Please don't bite my headphones. How big you are. Look at your. He's like, please just put me down. I want to chew on your headphone. Okay. Ouch. Give me it. No, it's not a toy. It is not a toy. Okay. We're just gonna put you over there. You just go back down there, and you stay down there until you think about what you've done. Oh yeah, bars definitely aren't helping. I mean, I don't get it, but I mean, I understand the frustration of like the Republicans and that, and they want, ouch. Stop clawing me, bro. Step back. I get that they want businesses open. They want to be making money. I get that. But people are dying. So like, I mean, money, death. I think if you're worried about making money and getting relief and all that, like, America is so focused on right now is getting people back to work in America. And I'm like, getting people back to work equates with more people dying. So, but anyway, it's just really frustrating. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. And I think like when it comes down to like money, like if you can't pay your rent and you can't pay your bills because you can't go to work, and you want your your place of employment to work just so the sole thing so you can get money, that's on your government for not, like, well, our government, your government. But that's like when I'm trying to like exclude myself out of this situation. I don't actually live here. It's all an illusion. But like that's when like you need to get on your government to get you another stimulus check to stop evictions, like until this is over. Like if I look past the stupidity and I look past the, like, if I'm looking at it from a completely objective, like outside point of view, I understand why Republicans want to get back to work, because they're not giving getting the relief that we need. But people are dying again, so like tough it out. Like, I don't know. It's just, we could have had like the littleness thing and been back to work and everything if it would have been taken seriously. But anyway. Oh, 1,000 active cases, but still, that's a lot considering University of Alabama, one school is 500. What are you doing? Biting that? I think we're at, I don't know what our total cases are now. I don't really want to look. It's kind of scary. This is the last thing I'll do, and then we'll actually talk about the book. No, I don't want Pennsylvania. Okay, we'll look at Pennsylvania. Oh, God. Pennsylvania is at, that can't be right. That's just Pennsylvania alone. Pennsylvania alone is at 135K cases total. What? And we have over 7,000 deaths. What? That can't be. That's Pennsylvania. That's just in Pennsylvania. It's just in my state. Yeah, okay, I guess that is right. Yeah. Yeah, so it's really, yeah, so we have over, 135K cases total, 8,000 deaths just in our state alone. In the US, I think it's up to 170K dead now. Yeah, we're at 5.7, oh my God. Yeah, 5.76 million cases and 178,000 deaths. Cute. Oh, can I help you? Oh. This is just gonna be me manhandling cats. You're gonna jump from there, aren't you? Don't do it. Don't do it. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Okay. Yep. Let's all attack me. I'm not trying to do nothing. Okay, we're just gonna, okay, we're gonna put that down. Oh, I'll hold you like a baby. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You sound like a baby. You can have me like a baby. Oh, Jesus. No plant is safe. Get off of it. Oh. Get off. Oh my God. Get off of my plant, bro. Why? Why is no plant safe? I hate you guys, but I love you. Stop. This is what it's like to have children. What if I click my pen at you? What's more interesting, the plant or the pen? The plant. Okay. Okay, come here. Okay. You need to go down there. You need to behave. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh. He's biting my butt. Ouch. Ow. Yeah. Those numbers are nothing. Like compared to what's going on, I mean, it's still not good, but compared to what's going on here, it's it's ridiculous, and people still don't believe that's real. I think it's a big hoax. It won't be real until those people have family members that die, and then they'll be like, oh, maybe they were immunocompromised. There's always an excuse. Y'all ain't coming up. Stay down there. Anyway, sorry. We need to talk about the book. Stop talking about COVID. No, I said you ain't coming up. I said you ain't coming back up. Oh, I will fight you to the death. I will fight you to the death, and I will win. Because I'm bigger than you. And I can just eat your head. I can just eat your head. Okay. Y'all about to get locked out. Better find something else. Anyway, I just finished. Like, schoolwork and everything. Life has been crazy. But I did finish. Ooh. My overall, let's start with overall thoughts, I guess. I think I give it 4 stars. I can't give it a 5 because I was sad that it ended. Is that a bad excuse to only give it 4 stars? I was like, when I finished it, I like immediately looked up if this was like going to be a single book or if we were going to get more, because I'm like, I kind of felt like we got, it was like nothing happening. Halfway through the book, now finally something's happening. Okay. And then like we end and I'm like, what? Like those last couple of chapters are when like everything happened, and I don't know. I just wanted more. I was like Ariel up in this bitch. I wanted more. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna chew on that plant now? Why is everybody chewing on the plant? Why? I know, I need to repot that plant before you guys completely kill it. I think that's why I was struggling so hard, and I ended up switching to the audiobook, was because it was like such a slow start. Really, girl? Really? If I like break off a leaf, will you eat it? Like, and just mess around with the leaf instead? Because these leaves won't hurt you. They're non-toxic. Here. But could you just I put it on her head. She didn't like that. Well, can you just like mess around with this leaf? Like just this one leaf instead of like destroying my whole plant? What if I hit you in the face with it? You can play with it. Okay. Ow! Let go. Let go. God damn it, cats. Y'all are going to get locked out. I don't want to lock you out, but I will. Sorry. This is my entire life now. Okay, we are locking the boys out. The boys are leaving. The girls can stay. The girls have been behaving. The boys, this is it. They're leaving. Come here. Oh, the boys are getting locked out. Oh, yeah. Go play with some toys downstairs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. The boys just don't behave. Sorry. The boys had to go. Instead of being in this tiny room, they need to go out and play. All the food's outside. Everything's outside. That girl's, well, now she's awake because she's disturbed by everything that was happening. This girl is almost behaving. She's playing with the leaf, but she's almost behaving. Boys are just too much. Anyway, I was expecting more urban fantasy stuff. I wasn't expecting so much that was very centered on contemporary issues. Yeah, I thought I didn't mind like the blend with contemporary issues. Like I thought that was done fairly well, but I kind of got like I just started on a confused note, you know? Like I'm like, wait, is this like I just didn't know where we like it took me a while to figure out what setting we were in. If that makes sense. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe it's more magical realism-y like kind of, and I'm just like, I don't get it. But it took me a while to like find my bearings in the world. Like I'm like, okay, is this like here? Like modern day? And then the whole thing with Effie and like the mermaid thing, like the Ren Fair was really confusing to me. I'm like, wait, is the Ren Fair real? Is she really a mermaid? Because if our main character is a siren, why can't she be a mermaid? I'm like, so is she really like? Does she know she's a mermaid? She's actually a mermaid. I was all sorts of confused. It just took me a while to like find my bearings in this world, and it wasn't until like towards the end when things started to really happen that I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. Like if the book would have started like in the middle when all the action like really started, like I think I would have given it 5 stars. But I don't know. It just took me so long to get like my bearings in the world, and that's probably on me more than the book itself. But yeah, I was just so like confused. Yeah, the Ren Fair. Yeah, I love like the idea of like the Ren Fair and all that, but again, I was just like confused. I'm like, what is the? Also, why does a Ren Fair exist in a world that has like sirens and gargoyles and all that? Like, why do you need a Ren Fair then? Because these things exist. So, I don't know. There's just little tiny things that made it end up being a 4-star for me. Just those little things like that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, same. Like I expected, that's why I waited so long to like start it, was I'm like, oh, it's a YA, I'll fly through it. I'll save it so that way my brain is, more fresh. And it was really slow at the beginning. So I'm just like, I don't get it. Yeah. The tension between the mean girls and the XBF, and I'm just like, yeah. It felt like 2 different stories, kind of, almost. For me. I don't know if any of that makes sense. It was good though. I did really enjoy it, and by the end I just wanted more, I think. Yeah, the Aleko or Akio or I didn't really understand what they were. Is that like a real thing that I don't know? Ikkyo. No, I don't know how to spell it. Final Fantasy character profile. That's not what I wanted. What is the name of those things? These peoples. I don't even know how to spell it. Trying to find the word. I don't know how to spell it. Anyway. I give up. But yeah, I didn't really understand. Yeah, I didn't really understand what they did. I kind of need I think what would have helped me, because I'm the type of person that's just needs things spelled out for them. I just need like one page where hi girl, what's up? Okay. See, so well behaved, just just says hi and walks away. That's what I need. I need like a page of like sirens and their abilities, the link or whatever they were and their abilities, because I'm me and I'm just like duh, and I'm just too stupid apparently to get it. They have this poor plant so torn up. Poor thing. I have to repot it tomorrow. Poor thing. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Yes, a mini lexicon. Yes, please. Because I was just confused. And that's probably on me too, because I don't think I read the synopsis very well either. Because I try not to read like synopses. But it's just, yeah. Synopsi. But too, but I felt that it really picked up when the mystery, if she was a mermaid or something, started to be clear. Yeah, and that was like halfway through the book already. Like I'm like, oh, now something's happening, because it was just, I don't know, not much was happening. I mean, you had like the internal struggle for Tavia. I think it's Tavia, but Tavia. Oh boy, I even listened to the audiobook and I still can't get names right. I'm so awful. There's something wrong with me. Just can't with names. I think it's Tavia. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, they're singers and people are in all of them. Yeah, and I don't understand. I don't understand either. I think maybe what I was getting was that they can't make people do things. They just have a pretty voice. I don't know. But they don't have like the, I don't know. They don't have the, I don't know. I wish I knew what the name of that was. Alethio, whatever. Elito. I want to know if it's like a real thing. Not a real thing, but you know. I just want to see the word. Any other time, the word is just all around. But the one time I actually want to find the word, yeah, I can't find it. Any other time, I swear it was in here like 20,000 times. Like I'm at the beginning where she's in the room with all of them. It means there's voices to cover up her siren stuff. Small community. What the heck? I can't find it. It's just this whole live chat is just me trying. I found it. ELOKOS. I almost right. ELOKOS. Oh, it's a restaurant in El Paso, Texas. That doesn't help me. Oh. Wikipedia says it refers to a dwarf-like creature that lives in forests. Well, that's not what I envisioned. They are believed to be the spirits of ancestors of the living people here. Legend has it that they haunt the forest because they have some grudge to settle with the living and are generally quite vicious. Okay. There are many tales about wives who insist upon joining their husbands in the forest, only to fade as soon as they see their first Aleko, or Liko, or whatever. Huh. They have no hair, only grass grows on their body. Oh, that's the Boloko? Is that like a term of them? They possess little bells, which in Central Africa are believed to be able to cast a spell on passersby, possessing an amulet. That's like what they had around their neck. Or a fetish can offer protection from this type of magic. Oh. So, like, is that what they were, like, wearing on, like, yeah, that's how you spell it, Ileko. So, it's based on, like, folklore. Oh. It says Central Africa. So I'm assuming that's like where the folklore, where the author like based it off of. I'm guessing that's what it says here. Yeah, and they have that amulet thing. So maybe they're like already controlled. I don't know. It wasn't very clear. See, this is the problem with mixing like contemporary worlds with fantasy worlds. I get all confused, guys. Just pick one. I just can't. I don't know. It was just so confusing. There is a cat hair in my coffee. I'm just going to pull that out and continue drinking. That is the way of a crazy cat lady. Yeah, right? I've never even heard of them. But it could be on me. That's on me. I didn't know. Oh, right here. There's a typical Aleko tale, Aloko. I'm saying it all wrong and I know it. One day a hunter took his wife at her insistence into the forest where he had a hunt with a palisade around it, when he went out to inspect his traps. He told her, "When you hear a bell, do not move. If you do, you will die." Soon after he had left, she heard the charming sound of a little bell coming closer, for the Aleko had a good nose for feminine flesh. Finally, a gentle voice asked to be let into his room. It was like the voice of a child. The woman opened the door, and there was an Aleko, smelling like the forest, looking small and innocent. She offered him banana mash with fried fish, but he refused. "We only eat human meat. I have not eaten for a long time. Give me a piece of your arm." At last, the woman consented, totally under the spell of the Aleko. That night, the husband found her bones. Well, that's scary. Yeah, they're scarier than sirens. So why are they revered? I'm confused. Yeah. That's pretty scary, but that makes sense because remember the one time she mentioned that like that guy that she was into, that the ex-boyfriend, that he like bit her, and like that's why he broke up with her, was because like he didn't want like the rumor that he was into flesh to get out or something, like the myth said or something. I'm just like, okay. That's just from what Wikipedia said. So it's folklore I've never heard of. We learned a new thing. Thank you, book. Thank you for educating us. We have learned. Anyway. Yeah, I missed it too. Yes, the fear of being seen as a cannibal. Yeah, I missed it too. But now it's like all clicked. I get it. We still haven't talked about like the part of her being a Gorgon. What? I literally was like, yes, girl, because we all know how I feel about a Gorgon. I like me some Gorgons. But, hi, honey. You might, oh, you're hanging on my leg. Okay, that hurts. Okay, come on. Come on, girl. Come on, baby girl. My girls are so mild-mannered. You're so mild. You're probably just you're gonna go wreak havoc now, aren't you? Okay. You go do you, girl. I got your leg. Please leave my plant alone. Please leave my plant alone. That's my plant, and I want you to leave it alone. Hey, it worked. I had no clue that was coming up. I had no clue. I didn't even I didn't even think like people being turned to stone. I didn't even think it. Like I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. Didn't even think it. I thought maybe I was thinking that the gargoyle was like related to her. I was kind of glad that he wasn't. But because that was cute. But I'm just like, oh, okay, drunk. Staggering on me. But yeah, I was like, ooh. I was so surprised. So surprised. Anyway. You want to know what's really funny? When I read that she was a Gorgon, I'm like, ooh, Shannon's going to be so happy for me. Not that exact thing, but I'm like, ooh, I bet Shannon's like, ooh, I can't wait till he reads this part. I think the boys are outside the door and the girls are in here with me. And they're just like, yeah, they're out there and now they're playing with each other under the door. Anyway. It's a new song is Save My Plant. Yeah, I didn't even see it. Then like when her skin started to peel, like that she peeled like that piece off of her skin. Ooh. I'm like, oh, maybe this bitch is a mermaid. Damn. But yeah, I didn't expect her to be a Gorgon. That I did not see coming. It was pleasantly surprising. I do really like. I really like that that her being a Gorgon and Effie being a Gorgon and Tav being a siren. I love that they're like gifts, balance each other out, and that like they love each other so unconditionally. So cute. Like when Tav was like telling her, I don't know what you are, but whatever it is, we're going to figure out what you are or something. And whatever it is, it's amazing or it's going to be really awesome or something along those lines. She said to her, I'm like, oh, like this is sisterhood right here. It's beautiful. That's why I was kind of bummed when like it ended. I'm like, I want more. Like we barely got any. I want more. It's cool to see if she liked being a Gorgon too. Yeah, it was so nice to see her like in her own body and it, like comfortable in her skin. I mean, and then like also with like her itchiness, like she had like eczema. She had like eczema and all that. Like, I'm like, oh, because she was trying to like shed her skin like a snake, guys. Oh, so yeah, it like. I'm so happy. Anyway, I was so happy. Shoot, no, I cannot get tired now. I got stuff to do. Anyway, yeah, I just really love them together. They're really sweet. They're a good like sister friendship sisters. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they're beautiful. Oh no, are you acting bad like your brothers? You're getting hyper. You getting hyper? don't know where your other sister escaped to. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I did. I didn't. No. I just have the acknowledgments. I don't have an afterword. I don't have one. I don't have one. I just have the acknowledgments. There's an afterword. Oh, the acknowledgments. Okay. No, I didn't read it. I'm bad at reading acknowledgments. I'm bad at reading acknowledgments. Oh. Oh. It is really powerful. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I didn't cry throughout the book. I'm good. I'm good. I get it. This is beautiful. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Grab the coffee. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this. It's fine. Tear near. Anyway. I was watching I think it was one of the Juneteenth Book Fest videos, and the authors were all, a group of authors were all together, and they were all talking about like their covers, and they were talking about their books, but they were talking about like the importance of seeing Black women's hair on covers. And they were all talking about like that was like their number one like pitch for like designing their book covers. This one, I forget who else was in that chat. I'm trying to think. I think it was Cinderella is Dead, maybe that one. I don't know where that cover is, so I can't show you. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But anyway, yeah, they were all talking about like how important it was to see, you know, their hair on, and like how much of like a protest in itself that was, and like how much they had, not a protest, but how much they had to fight for that to be like, that was like their one note on their covers. I think about that a lot now that I look at this cover, like, especially, I think she said for this one because, you know, especially Effie's hair ends up becoming a little relevant. But yeah, that was like one of their like their notes was they wanted their real hair on the cover. I don't know. I watched that in a video and I thought that was really interesting. One of their live chats that they did. I thought that was really interesting. Now every time I look at this cover, I think about that live chat. I'm like, oh, because I don't think the cover would be the same. It wouldn't be like if you didn't have their hair there. Especially like this cover is like iconic. Like it's such a cool cover. Yeah, it's such like a fight. Yeah. Yeah, and there was a lot of bit of hair commentary. Yeah, I think like yeah, that's. I think it was her. I want to say it was her. It was the girl who wrote Cinderella is Dead, and I think it was L.L. McKinley, like, who wrote A Blade So Black, that series, the Nightmareverse series that I love so much. L.L. McKinley. She was like moderating it. And then who was the other author? I'm like seeing the cover in my head, but I can't think of who the author was. But they had to like really, oh, it was Diana Clayton, I think. The author of the Bells series, who as well. And again, those books have like, I have no clue where any books are anymore. But yeah, those books. She said she wanted her, yeah, the Bells. She wanted they wanted their hair on there. So, but yeah, it was important to see. And yeah, representation. It is important. And like, I'm glad that they fought for it, because I don't think it would be the same. Yeah, all those covers are so beautiful too. I don't understand why you wouldn't want that. Like, I think like anyone who like tried to fight against that was like, is probably kicking themselves in the ass, because like those covers are so beautiful. Like all of those covers, when I look at them, they're all just stunning. I've read them all. I haven't. I haven't read them all. I haven't read Cinderella's Dead yet. I haven't read that one. And I haven't read the sequel to A Blade So Black yet. A Dream So Dark. I haven't read that yet. But I do own them. I do own them. Almost read them all. Cinderella's Dead is sitting over there, like, staring at me. It's on my shelf. I just haven't gotten to it yet. 3 out of 4. Yeah. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't read the sequel to A Blade So Black yet. I'm trying to stagger it so that way I'm closer to the release date of the next one. Which it doesn't even have a release date yet. I don't even know if she's writing it yet. I don't know what's going on with the third book. I haven't even looked into it. I just don't want to. I feel like I've waited so long between book 1 and 2, even though it wasn't that long. But I'm just trying to like just get a little bit closer. I hate waiting. But rest are on my TBR. At least they're on the TBR. At least you like have them there like as an option, you know? I think putting it on the TBR is the first step. Because like I know people like don't even like I'm just gonna throw some shade on Book Talk for a minute. But like Book Talk is nothing but Sarah J. Maas and Cassandra Clare. Like that's it on Book Talk. And they're slowly having like this like trickling of like people like me and my friend Gail. Like we're slowly trickling in like other books into like their repertoire. Like I'm like, you know, there are other things, guys. I think Book Talk will get there, but you know, it's sad to watch. It's sad to watch. Yes, TikTok. I call it. It's just like BookTube. Like there's a Book Talk. Like there's a book section of TikTok, but reread them before reading the sequels. I'm pretty good with like compartmentalizing stories in my head. I'm really good at, that's one thing that I'm really good at. Like, you know, like you have a lot of books that you're reading all at once. Like, and I can do that too. Like read a bunch of stuff like am I currently reading, but I'm really good at like doing that, but with series in my head. But anyway. Oh, Book Talk. No, Book Talk. Sorry. It's just really sad to see because like I feel like Book Talk is missing out. Like I don't throw any shade on them for reading those things and enjoying those things. I throw a little bit of shade on them for not like seeking other things out. But I mean, how can you find things unless someone else is like, hey, did you know this exists? You know? So I mean, yeah, you can do a Google search, but sometimes it's harder. If all you're seeing on Book Talk is Sarah J. Maas, you're going to want to read Sarah J. Maas so that way like that way you can join in on the conversation if that's all people are talking about. So, I don't know. Josh is texting me. He took my car today. And they're doing construction in front of my house. Anyway, but yeah, it's just sad because people are missing out on like really good stuff that I think that they would like. But anyway. I think it's also like important for, I don't know, like there's like this imaginary, Gail and I were talking about it, but we were talking about this imaginary drama that's on Book Talk. Like I keep like, I sent her, she sent me a video and then I sent her a video and she's like, what is this even about? I haven't even seen anything. And it's just like, both of them were like two different book talkers being like, I'm taking a break from Book Talk because it's toxic and blah, blah, blah. And there's just all this drama and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, where is this drama at? I'm like, it just reminds me of Book Twitter because Book Twitter does that. Like sometimes they're valid, but Book Twitter is just a clusterfuck sometimes of just made up drama or just instead of having conversations, just bitching. And I'm like, so I haven't been on like Twitter for like, I pop in there here and there, but like, I haven't been on there for like at all this month, really. I've been like on and off, but like barely on it this month because it's just like exhausting. I don't know, but yeah, I think like there's drama everywhere, but some of it's like made up drama. Like I swear, like the Book Talk drama is just made up. Like I think one girl, like the way they're making it sound is a girl got called out for not reading diversely, supposedly, but I never saw anyone getting called out for that. I mean, yeah, she should be, and it doesn't surprise me if people aren't reading diversely because that's all of TikTok. So like all of Book Talk. So I'm just like, I don't understand. It's like made up drama. And I'm like, oh my God, you people. I'm like, okay, someone yelled at you and told you, hey, you don't read more diversely. First off, you shouldn't be shaming anyone for reading or not reading whatever they read. Like, first off, it's not worth the energy. If they're not reading diversely, that's on them. Like, it's not your job to hold their hand and, but like, second off, like, it's just like, I don't yell at anyone for reading whatever they're reading. I don't care. It's just, people care too much about other people. And I'm just like, why do you care? Focus on you, do you, and don't just let them do them. Like, whatever. Like, I mean, you could be like, hey, have you read this book? And it just happens to be by a POC. Like, I don't know. I don't, it's imaginary Book Talk drama. But, I mean, all you can do, and if you care so much about, like, representation in books, then you should be out there making Book Talk videos with your favorite books that are, people of color or LGBT representation. That's what I try to do, like, in my Book Talk videos, like, not even intentionally, actually. I just make Book Talk videos of the books that I like. And sometimes they just happen to be LGBT or they just happen to be, POCs or just diverse reads. I don't know. It just happens. I don't know. Again, that goes back to yourself. Like, focus on yourself. I don't know. Just go off Twitter because it's not worth the drama. Yeah. It's so just exhausting. It goes back to, I think we talked about it last time, like the cancel culture. And I think it's like a part of me understands cancel culture, and then the other part of me is like, then no conversations are being had, so what's the point? But I mean, if like she who shall not be named, if someone keeps doing something wrong, then yes, they should be called out. And then if they're not listening and they aren't making any, moves to change at all, then yeah, you should cancel them. You should not support them. But I think you need to at least try to have those conversations first. But I don't know. Some people just like drama. They just love it. I'm too old and too tired. Yeah. I think like attacking people for what they read on like social media is like defeats the purpose, or what they don't read. I think it like defeats the purpose. I think it just like what you're gonna end up doing is like that person, like the videos I saw where the person's like, I'm gonna stay off TikTok for a while or whatever. It's too toxic, blah blah blah. Like that, you just scared someone away from maybe getting recommendations to read more diversely. So it's like, what was really learned here? Nothing. This person now doesn't feel comfortable on this platform, doesn't want to be here, so therefore she or he is not going to, or they is not going to change what they're reading. They're not going to get the recommendations for what to read because they don't feel comfortable in this community anymore. So like, I don't know. This is how I feel. But anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'm surprised I made it through this entire live without getting thrown off. Anyway, the more diverse you read, the more diverse that you end up talking about. Yes, exactly. Not everybody wants to do that. Yeah. Yeah, cancel culture is like it's a whole thing. Like I said, I understand canceling individuals like she who shall not be named when they do stupid shit, but like, I don't understand. You can't just immediately canceling people without having any conversations. But anyway, book Twitter drama. It started with book talk, Sarah. Hi. It started with talking about book talk. Then just weaved into Twitter drama. Anyway. It's all one and the same. Totally go to your TED Talk. Oh my goodness. And TikTok. Twitter is a whole world. It is something over there. We were saying like we kind of sometimes we just have to get off Twitter because it just becomes something else. It's something. I was telling her I haven't really been there for like a month really. I've been on and off. Like I'll pop in and then I like bounce quick. But bookish news about cats. More cats, less drama. Yeah, I got that covered over here. My 6 cats. Jesus. I know, right? Like Twitter can be fun and Twitter can be beautiful. And then there's just moments where I'm just like, why, guys? Like, why are we here? Why are we here? I blame Gen Z. Just kidding, Gen Zers. I'm kidding. Or am I? I have the cats to spare. Does Twitter need one? I'll name one Twitter. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They are just something. They are something. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see like any drama on Instagram, Bookstagram. I see drama on Instagram, but I don't see like any drama on like the Bookstagram side of things, like ever. Ever. Unless I'm just in the right spot, so I don't see that stuff. But Twitter is like where it's at. Like the drama is on Twitter all the time. You go there for the tea. And sometimes like the argument, like sometimes people are outraged about legitimate things, and I don't consider that drama. To state your thing, your voice, and use your voice, I don't consider that drama. But like when you attack people over stupid shit, then it's drama. But I don't even consider like what happened with She Who Shall Not Be Named. I don't even consider that. I don't consider that drama because that was valid. I consider it exhausting, yes, because that woman will never change. But I don't consider that drama because that was like valid. But there is some stuff on there that's just like, I'm just like, why are we doing this? Yeah, Bookstagram's like drama free. Instagram itself has drama. Shh, my alarm's going off. Instagram itself has drama, but like book side of things is pretty mellow. I mean, the only places I've seen like drama is like drama that's been carried over from Twitter on like the backs of people on like their Bookstagrams, like chatting in like their stories, like when the whole Reading Rush thing happened, it's just like trickled over into Instagram. But like Instagram itself is like, it's pretty chill. Yeah. Here are my cats, here are my books. Let's all share and be good people. Yeah. That is like that's Bookstagram's slogan. I'm gonna make that into a bookmark. Here's my cats, here are my books. Let's all share and be good people. Oh my goodness. It's just interesting. Anyway. I don't know. Did you read this yet, Sarah? Have you read this book yet? Oh, I'm covering up her face. Have you read this yet? I thought you did, but I can't remember if you read that yet or not. Yeah, my alarm went off. I didn't even realize. Yeah, lots of people who are helpful and share stuff. I think out of all of the platforms, when it comes to like, especially with like the Black Lives Matter movement, like I really feel like Bookstagram has been like, Bookstagram and Instagram in general has been like a great resource, and it continues to be a good resource with like re-education and stuff of the like, and creating awareness. I think Instagram's like where it's at. I follow like some of like my favorite politicians on Instagram, if that's what you want to call them. Like AOC's Instagram is like my place to be. Like I love when that woman does a live. I will watch that all day. She is just delightful. It's just a great vibe. Such a good vibe over there. Anyway. We do have to choose the next book. I don't know what we're going to read. Did you guys like the book? Yeah. We gave it 4 stars. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but I give it about 4 stars. 4 stars? We thought the beginning was a little slow, but around like the middle, it really picked up. My only gripe was that I wanted a little bit more, but I think there was like a lot of thoughtful commentary and on what's going on now as well, like what's going on in the world now. But like, yeah, it was a little weird because it's like set in contemporary world, but with fantasy elements. It was a little weird there, like getting your bearings in the world. But I thought it was worth a read. I think you'd like it. I listened to the audio. Well, I read half of it and then I listened to the audiobook so that we could actually finish it on time because it was going slow. But anyway, there's always next year. The read-a-thon. I never participate in the read-a-thon because I'm a bad American. I guess that would make me a good American by some people's standards. I always see the read-a-thon, but I never participate. I don't have enough. I tried one year and I just don't have enough Canadian authors on my shelf. I need to fix it. Or maybe I do have a lot of Canadians, but I just don't know who is and who isn't at this point. I'm sure I do. I have like way too many books on my TBR shelf. I'm sure there's Canadians in there, but I just don't know that they're Canadians. Yeah, so much awesomeness. Yeah, in terms of being helpful and learning information. Yes. Ooh. I haven't read them either. I've never participated. I'm a bad non-Canadian friend. I'm a bad ally to Canada. Josh is texting me still about my car. 6 books. Oh my goodness. I can't remember the last readathon I read 6 books. It was probably Grinchathon. But not this past Grinchathon, but the Grinchathon before. Is Ruby Kaur Canadian? She's Canadian? Oh, she is! I just had like a sudden realization. I've already read everything though. I could reread it, but I've already read everything. She's working on her 3rd book. She was like working on the cover the other day. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. She is. I completely forgot. See what I mean? Like, I'm sure I have more Canadians on my shelf that I just don't think about. Like, I don't do that in general though. Like, I don't think about where people are. In my mind, we have no borders. My brain is like, there's no borders there. Son of a trickster. I don't know what is son of a trickster? What is these things? Oh, that's what you said. That person that you said. Oh, she's a First Nations author. I'm gonna screenshot that so I remember. I got Google. I got it. Ruby Kaur is great for readathon because she's so quick and short. Short reads. Ooh. Same town. There's a cat asleep under there. Are you sleeping? I don't know where you guys are. Anyway. This is my bakery. Get out of here. Get out of here. She's visiting. Know this woman? Wish I knew authors. I don't know nobody. I guess I do kind of know authors because like I'm in creative writing classes. They're just not authors yet. I'm getting to know them ahead of time. Oh yeah, I think I saw you mention that. So it's like Weeds, but the Canadian version. and Indigenous. Oh boy. It only has a 3.8 on Goodreads. That's actually pretty good. What does that mean? Ouch. Like missed the ledge here. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, it's probably just people not reading them as much as they should, like the low ratings. Some of my favorite books have like super low ratings, so I don't even look at them. I don't look at the ratings anymore because people don't know what they're talking about. And people can like rate books before they even are out, which I think is dumb. So like a book could not even be published yet or even have an arc out and people are already rating it. It doesn't even have a title and people are already rating it 5 stars. And I'm like, what? That's not how this works. But anyway. It makes no sense. Goodreads is weird. Oh. I hope it comes to a platform that I can watch. Did they make a trailer yet? I can watch the trailer. Or is it just announced that it's being made into a show? I think I want to do one of those videos, like the highest and lowest rating on TBR shelves. I think I want to do that because like a lot of times like the lowest rated videos are like, videos. The lowest rated books end up being like some of the best reads and vice versa. Like I think like some of the highest rated books end up being like, I think those videos are so fun to make because they just completely disprove those ratings. You're not crashing. We weren't talking about anything really anyway. We ramble. We should probably pick our next read though. I don't know what we're gonna read. I don't even have any ideas. I don't know. There's a giant trash bag behind me. You see that? There you go. I had to put my trash bag on a chair. So I was like cleaning out old papers in here from last semester. I do that like every new semester. I clean out the papers from the old semester because I like to sit on them for a little bit to make sure that I don't know if I need them or not. Anyway, that's not important. But I can't have that trash bag on the ground because of the kittens, because they get in the trash bag and they pull everything out because they're monsters. So the trash bag has its own seat. Ta-da. Anyway. Anyway. Howl's Moving Castle? No. I haven't even heard of that. Did you want to try a series or a standalone? I don't care. I have no preference. I'm trying to like look at my shelves. I don't have a preference. I don't have a preference. Kittens love trash bags. They are little monsters. Little monsters. They are beautiful, adorable monsters that I'm now super attached to. And now I'm a crazy cat lady with 6 cats. And my life will never be the same again. What did I do? Poor Josh. My life is just scooping litter boxes. My whole life now. Scooping. That's not my password. Who knew? Checking out Goodreads. Is it 29? No, that's the wrong password. I hit the thingy. Oh boy. Oh, I messed everything up. What is my password? I don't know the password to anything, even though I keep it relatively simple for my brain. Oh, I have 2 more tries yet. Oh boy. What if I mess it up again? Oh, the pressure is on. Okay. Okay. Oh, my account's locked. I messed up. I don't know my own password. There we go. Can I do it through? Yeah, let's do it that way. How don't I know my password? Ouch. There. Yeah, sign me in. There we go. Was that so hard? Oh, I got a friend request. Whoops. Sorry, Courtney Schmalkowski. Gotta check in my Goodreads. I got 81 messages. Anyway, sorry. I'm eating cheese and grapes. My kitten is trying to steal my grapes. Oh, grapes are a perfect toy. They will chase them around. Probably is the time to get a trilogy or a duology done. 6 goals. Oh yeah. I may have decided to keep kittens. I may have 6 cats now. And it's probably the worst idea I've ever made, but I love them. So here we are. I haven't slept in months. Cats can eat cheese. They're not really supposed to have dairy, but they can have a little bit. They can have like a piece of cheese. It ain't gonna kill them. If you're feeding them like a whole block of cheese, it's probably a bad idea. But yes, click on Shannon. That's who I want. Right on the main screen. I was trying to see if I could see, like, sometimes I forget how you do it, but sometimes there's like a book overlap thing. I just don't know how to do it. More? Is it stats? There's like a thing where, but I don't have my books that I want to read. Like, oh no, that just shows me all your stats. Woo, 218 books this year, girl. I wish I could be you. Oh, here we go. Compare books. I think you. See, I don't have all the books I want to read though on mine. I'm sure you don't either, but I was trying to look for books. This isn't helping me. It just shows all the books that we both read together. There's the whole series of unfortunate events. It just shows a lot of Shakespeare and a lot of books that we read together. Well, that was not helpful. That was not helpful at all. Yeah, cats probably don't like Swiss cheese. It's a little bitter. Yeah, that did not help me at all. Comparing books did not help me. That's a really cool feature that I really love, but it just showed me all the books that we've read together. And we have less books in common than you think, because you have like a billion bookshelves. I don't. I'm boring. And I'm really bad at adding books to Goodreads, like that I want to read. Like the books that are all on my shelf are not on my Goodreads. Like I'm really bad at adding them. I just forget. But anyway, it's just like all books that we've like read together or we've already read, both of us. Anyway, that was crap. It did not help me. Am I halfway through my goal? I don't even know. I haven't even looked. I have been purposely not looking because I know I'm behind. Oh yeah, I'm 13 books behind schedule. Oh, thanks Goodreads. Thanks. That made me feel good. But I am 49%. Yeah, and I have this. I didn't put this book in yet, as finished yet. And I am currently listening to Flea's Flea's book, and it's really good. Oh, I just closed it. There's a to read. Oh, just closed it. That is such a cool feature that Goodreads has. A lot of people gripe about Goodreads. Like I was just complaining about their stuff, but like, Shanny, you're still at the top of my list here, right in the front screen. 218 books. Yeah, just keep rubbing it in. Keep rubbing it in. Oh my goodness. I'm at the top of your friends though. It says I'm the best. It's probably because I'm right here searching you. I think I probably check your Goodreads more than I check anyone else's Goodreads for this reason. Let's see. Common shelves, to read shelves. That's probably not going to help me either. It's swirling. Oh, I unhauled that book. I added that. What is that? Oh, I did add that to my thing. Did you see any series? What are we going to read? I already read Tunnel of Bones. Why does it that one here where it's like acts like you like haven't read something? Oh, I read The Revenant. Ugh. Oh, I still have to read Fire and Blood. You just reminded me. I don't see like any series. The Raven Boys. I don't even own The Raven Boys. We both still have to read Circe, which Sarah will get on our case if we don't read it soon. She loved it. The Da Vinci Code. I haven't read the Da Vinci Code yet either. I don't know. That didn't help me. Anyway, Vicious. Oh, sorry. I got lost. I got lost in your Goodreads. I got drowned. I haven't read any V.E. Schwab besides what? Besides the Cassidy Blake series, the besides her middle grade series. Those are her only books that I've read. Those are my only ones I've read of V.E. Schwab, Victoria Schwab, whatever you want to call it. I told you Sarah was going to say read Circe. I do. I know. I literally own everything V.E. Schwab has written. like at least one book in every series. I own the what is it called? The ones like Our Dark Duet and what's the first one called? That's got like the music element. I own the archived or whatever. I own that. I own A Darker Shade of Magic. I own Vicious, or yeah, I think I own Vicious and Vengeful probably. I just pre-ordered the box for Owlcrate of their the Addie Rue. I just like got that special edition box. I own Arushai. That's Roshni Chatsky. I just started the first book in that series. I still haven't finished it yet, but that book's pretty cool. Pretty cool so far. But no, V. Schwab, I haven't. I've only read her middle grade series. I've only read. I know, and I love it, but I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared. What if I don't like her other stuff? I own it all. It's just I'm scared. Oh. Yeah, Arushai. I have to finish Arushai. I'm only like this much in. I like keep picking up other things, and it's not that it's not good. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Just haven't found the time. I don't know what to read. My eye itches. Oh, my goodness. The Monsters of Verity? What is that? What is it? Oh, is that the Savage Song? Savage Song. I do own that. Yes. Sure. I do have them. I have both of them. I do own both of those. I think. Yes. I can see them both from my... They're here. I do. I would be willing to read them. And there's someone on Instagram that will probably scream when they find out that I'm reading another V. Schwab. No, there's no hesitation. There's no hesitation. I'm just nervous, but in a good way. Yes, we can read them. We can read them. Get out. There's a little tiny fly trying to get my coffee. No. I need that. I got a paper to write. Yes. That is one book that will be eliminated off of my most anticipated reads shelf. It's like right there. Vicious is also on that shelf. And A Darker Shade of Magic. See, she's just taken over that whole thing. We have a plan. I don't even remember what they're about. But anyway, we have a plan. Success. Hey, Sad Eyes. What's up, girl? Hey. Oh, you're just going to ignore me. What are you looking at? Over there. Why do cats do that? Why do y'all do that? You just stare at nothing. It freaks me out. They're fucking there. Stop looking at the ghost. Look at me. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Come say hi. Get up here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Okay, you're going to make me pick you up. You're a brat. Anyway, sorry. Sorry. I'm going to hold you like a baby because you're still a kitten and you don't know how you want to be held yet. Oh my god, look at her eyes. They're so sad. You got sad eyes. Anyway. Yes. On a mission of completing series. All right. So we're reading this Savage song. We're going to do it. Are you going to read it with me? Now you're not even on screen no more. Get up. Get up. She's like, "Oh God, Mom. Oh, I love you. Yeah, you got an eye boogie. Okay, we clean that out. We got you. You look like you don't like this at all. Okay. Okay, you're just gonna lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Okay, you dead to the world now? You dead now? Okay, you lay down on my lap. There you go. Okay. She's the prettiest one. I'm not gonna lie. She was gonna be the hardest one to give up just on looks. Not even just personality. Looks wise, she's like the prettiest. She looks just like her mom did. Like just like her mom. That's how I really know that was their mom that got hit. Because she looks exactly like her. She's like her same colors. Like the other ones have more gray and are more dark. But she looks just like her. Purring. She's like, why am I on that screen? That's confusing. Okay, I'll let you go. Sorry. I'm showing you off. Anyway. I should probably go write this paper I'm procrastinating writing. Oh, yeah, I have read it, but I wouldn't mind rereading it. It's a duology, and I do own both of them. Don't chew on my cord. I thought you were better than that. I thought you were better than your brothers. No, we can read this Savage song. We can read this Savage song. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've committed. Maybe we can read Pirates after. So you still have to read the sequel to that. Unless you want to read that more. I am committed. I'm committed. Minute. Yes. Write down Cersei. Shan's better at remembering things. I will forget. We should read Cersei, yes. Definitely. I definitely have to read Cersei. It's been on my TBR for only forever. It's ridiculous. I don't even want to... So Audible, like... I know BookTube and Bookstagram are all against Audible, and BookTwitter all against Audible now because they have like this exclusive listening thing, which I'm not going to get into. But they just like changed their... I have it because I have Amazon Plus or whatever. Why, I don't know, because Amazon's awful. But I'm sleeping with the bad guy. Anyway, they changed their what's it called? Like their subscriptions. So now they have a cheap subscription service that's like half price of what it normally is. And instead of getting like credits, you just get access to like a library of like 11,000 titles. But if you have like the original subscription, which is what I have, and you get the 1 credit every month, you get that. And then you also get access to this like 11,000 like library. So like I just added like 66 like new titles to my library for free. And I said to Josh, I'm like, you might want to like download Audible and see if you can like share my books. I'm like, because I'm like, I got lots of books to share. Yeah, I have 67 unstarted titles. Like I just loaded up. And it's just going to keep getting worse. I'm like, apparently this is my life now. I will have forever. That's how I noticed the pirate one. I was writing Cersei down on my spreadsheet. Yeah. I don't know. The whole Audible drama, I don't know. I don't really want to get into it. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm just gonna take the hit on this one and be a bad human being for having Audible. I will just take it. If anyone wants to cancel me for having Audible, go ahead. But I'm not giving up my Audible. I like it. I'm keeping it. I can't. My library card will not let me have access to Libby, so F it. I'm keeping my Audible because apparently that's the only place that my phone and my library sucks. So that's the only place I can get my audiobooks now. So it's where I'm sticking to. Anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's like half price subscription, but I'm gonna keep my regular subscription because a lot of times the titles that I like to listen to aren't like the free titles anyway. They're usually ones like I listen to all of the Game of Thrones on Audible. So like, yeah, my library, I've tried like my library card. Every time I try to enter it in the Libby, it's like, you need to contact your library and like talk to them and hash it out. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of work, especially now. Like if I could just go to the library and not be out in a pandemic, I probably would. But I went to the library the other day and it was glorious, but I didn't want to get into all that. I just want to get my books and get out and get as quick as possible. And I don't want to mess around or make them like try to touch my phone or anything because that's dirty and dirty for them, not dirty for me. My phone is filthy is what I'm saying. Anyway, yes. Yeah, they have lots of exclusives and stuff. I don't know. I like Audible. I said it. I like Audible. I'm sticking to it. I know I'm an awful human being. I've just accepted it. This is who I am. That's it. That's it. Oh gosh, I thought the kitten like jumped down to a different level in the cat tree over there, and I thought she fell, but she did not fall. She just jumped. The whole thing moved. Yes. Anyway. Yeah, I went to the library the other day and it was really they're doing really good. Like there was no one in there. You have to ring a bell to get into the building. Like they're only letting like a couple people in at a time. So I didn't have any interaction with anyone except for the people at the desk. And they're not letting anyone in without a mask. And I got my books and it was really, really nice. It was nice to be back in the library. And it was nice because it was quiet because there was no one in there. Usually it's a nightmare with all the kids running around. But yeah, and I think I'm going to, out of precaution, I think I'm going to spray down my books with Lysol after I'm done with them because I'm being out in the world and exposed to all kinds of crap because people don't know how to take care of themselves. So anyway. Yes. Yes, we are reading this Savage song. And yes, we should set a date. We should set a date. All right. So Wednesdays don't work for me. Just because of school. And every other Tuesday morning is a little rough, but Tuesday nights will work. Did you want to do another Tuesday? Oh, here, I'll get the cover. Get up. Oh, it's really far away. Why do we even have these headphones on? Oh, I believe I can fly. Oh, it's wedged in there. Oh, that's what she said. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to get a picture of that because it's really cute. This is the crazy part about having too many cats. Okay, we're just going to zoom in. Oh, you moved. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Why do cats do that? Damn cats. She was like, so my cat tree that's in here has like the levels, and then it has like the what is it called, like a hammock almost, like it has one circle that's kind of like dips in, like it's like a little hammock kind of thing almost. It's just got the fabric and they sit in the hole, and there's no base under it, like it's just like a hammock. And she was the one I was just holding was literally laying like on her back with her stomach just hanging out and washing herself, just like spread eagle. It was really funny. And of course she moved the second I tried to get a photo, because that's what cats do. You can't document their cuteness. Damn it. Anyway, Tuesday nights are good, or Monday. Yeah, either one works for me. Yes. Oh, I did grab them. Sorry, I was distracted by this. Yeah, this is the first book and this is the second book. The second book is chunkier than the first. Chunky. I bought this one in New York. Oh, and the font is huge. Oh my goodness. I'm ready for that big font. I don't know. I thought the font was small in these books. In this book, I thought the font was really small. Maybe that's why it took so long to read. I'm excited. Please don't fall. Tuesday, September 29th. That works for me. If it works for everyone else, Tuesday. I almost typed in Tuesday, September 29th into Tuesday, September 29th. Oh my God. How am I going to write a paper? Live show. Savage. Because I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Moody, sassy. I don't know the words. What's happened? She's enticing you with emojis. Classy, moody, nasty. I don't know why I'm getting that confused in my head with Carol Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. I've been watching way too much TikTok. Actually, since I started school, I get on TikTok maybe once a day. No, once every other day, which is something, because usually I just sit there for hours just scrolling. It's so addicting. That app is so addicting. I hope you can find a copy. Oh, Jesus. They should. If they don't, I'll call them and yell at them. Hi, I'm from Pennsylvania, in the US of A, and I'm pissed that your Canadian library does not have a book. So that way we can read for our buddy read. What is wrong with you? Do you think that'll go over well? I don't think so. Once a day. I mean, I'm being honest. It's a little... TikTok is beautiful, though. I think the more Donald Trump threatens TikTok, threatens to take away something from us, which was... It's just manipulative behavior. But anyway, that's all beside the point. It's beside the point. But the more he talks about it, the more I want it. So I think I only started making videos right around the time that he first started talking about banning TikTok, and I'm I'm gonna make some TikTok videos now. You're not helping things. I'm like a child. You tell me I can't have something, I'm gonna be ooh, but but I kind of want it. except for I'm not as childish to not wear a mask in public. That I'll do. I got that. That's kind of fun. I feel like a ninja every day. Also, like, bruh, you don't gotta worry about it. If you have boogies in your nose or nothing, you don't know because it's covered and nobody has to worry about it. You don't have to worry about your teeth looking all white and clean. And nobody gotta worry about it because nobody sees it ever. This is like all I've been asking for my whole life. And the socially distancing, man, I was born for this. I was born to live through this pandemic. I don't want nobody near me anyway. Although I live in America during the pandemic, so people get in my space anyway. So this is all backfired. I thought this was supposed to be my time. No touching. I could avoid all social interactions, but now I'm still an asshole if I don't come to things. Because, because we are Americans and we don't care about anything but ourselves. But, yeah. I also don't care how nice people are. Like if you're not wearing a mask, you're an asshole. I don't care. You can be the most polite person in the entire world. Like people who come into like CVS and they're like, "Oh, I'm so happy to be here," and blah blah blah, and they're just delightful. I'm like, "You're an asshole. You're not wearing a mask. You're an asshole." That's it. I see you. It's a perfect descriptor now to just be able to tell a person's character just by looking at them. So I mean, it's kind of a blessing, but also a curse because people are dying. But it's fun. At least people like straight out of the gate. Yeah, you're a shitty person. Like just straight out of the gate. It's nice. It's nice to have this whole new thing. Anyway. Brush my teeth before going out and then wear a mask. I have such a funny story around that. Like, so Josh works at a meat packing plant, and which is so ironic, dating me. But when they first implemented like the masks and all that, his one coworker was pissed off that he had to wear it. Of course, thinks it's a hoax, blah blah blah. And he said that it makes him want to puke because he's breathing in his own breath. And I'm like, how nasty is your own breath that you can't wear? Like wearing a mask makes you want to puke. I'm like, bro, just brush your teeth. Pop in a mint in there or something. Like, bro. I just like that's your excuse for not wearing a mask. It smells bad. Well, bro, brush your teeth. Josh told me that and I started laughing. I'm like, he goes, "Yeah, that's real." I'm like, what the my God. Oh my God, we're doomed. Oh my goodness. And they're giving they have disposable ones that like they're giving out for free like at the work, so he has a new one like every shift and a new mask. Oh boy. I personally like having gum like in my mask, like not in my mask, but like chewing a piece of gum. It like makes it smells really nice in there. Then, like it smells delightful. I like my coffee because I'll have coffee at work and I'll like take a sip of coffee and then put my mask back up and it just smells like a like I just love it. Anyway, why am I getting on masks? Anyway. Yes, I've heard good things about that book. Enjoy. Love you. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Get this. Oh. I guess I should go write my paper, huh? She's eating. forgot I even put food there for you. I thought all your food went downstairs. Look at me. I put food there and I didn't even remember. I'm the worst. Well, I guess I'm not the worst because I'm feeding you constantly, but you know. Anyway. I know. I gotta write this stupid paper and I don't want to. I also have to read 2 chapters, but the really cool thing about that is I downloaded the book I have to read this semester, like the textbook for this one class, has an audiobook or an Audible. Yes. Again, I'm so happy. Thank you, Audible. Yeah, this is an audiobook. So I'm just going to listen to the audiobook tomorrow morning before class. It's like, I win. It's not really very textbooky. I'll show you. I think it's right here. Yeah, it's right here. It's not very textbooky. I'll let you know if it's any good. Maybe you want to read it. It's called The Written World. It's apparently like the power of stories to shape people, history, and a civilization. So it starts with like the beginning of stories. Like it starts with like the Greek, I think, and like their stories, and like goes all the way up to like She Who Shall Not Be Named books, maybe, and like it goes through like Lord of the Rings, I think. It just talks about like all these stories. What did you do that for? Yeah, right? She just pulled down a whole box of stuff. What'd you do that for? Anyway, she's all right. She's just shooken up. But yeah, it goes through like the history of like the written word. So I think it's going to be really interesting. Just like a freaking avalanche went off. She's all right though. I think she's got more spooked than anything. She like pulled down like a whole box. I don't even know what was in it. My goodness. Anyway. Yeah. It seems really interesting. And there's an audiobook for it. So I'm really pleased. And my book that are you all right? Did you get scared? Did you get scared? Oh. Did you get scared? You want to sit up on my shoulder? Cat butt. No, you don't want to sit up on my shoulder. Okay. You're just going to sit there? That doesn't seem really comfortable. You all right? Okay, that's a bad idea. You're going to fall, and I'm not going to like it. Anyway, my class not next semester, the second half of the semester. Jesus. What is it with you guys in boxes? Oh my gosh, cats. But we have to read. Yeah? What are you doing? Yeah, lay down. We have to read Such a Fun Age, which I just read. So I'm like, oh, okay. That's nice. I already read that book. So now we get to talk about it. Anyway. Damn fly is after my coffee. You can't have it. And you. Calm down. I need to reunite you with your brothers. They're probably mad at me for locking them out. Anyway. What? The person who sent me that weird like text about like Body Central, my friend, she also sent me a text asking me if we were close when she called the principal a Nazi vampire in middle school. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I read Such a Fun Age because I read it for the Hotties book club. And now I need to read it for not next semester, but the second half of this semester because they have the classes split up all weird. But yeah, and I already read it. So I'm like, that's awesome. So go me. I'm done. My sister has apparently woken up because she is just texting galore. My sister said that Penn State, which is a big party college near us, they had a party at one of the frat houses. Over 70 people showed up, and the frat got shut down. I'm like, yep, that's what's happening on my campus too. Anyway. My sister's like, good for them. I'm like, yeah, I know. Anyway, I need to write this paper. More frat shutdowns. They're such idiots. I got an invitation to join a frat, actually, which a frat that's like gender inclusive, which it's not really a frat then, I guess, but I got invited to join them because they're like the honor society frat or something. We still have to pay money to join, and you have to pledge and all that. I'm like, no, I'm not a Greek person. No thanks. No matter how good it looks on a resume, no thank you. I'm not doing more commitment. But yeah, they sent me an invitation to pledge because of my grades. They want me because I've been on the dean's list time and time again, and they want me, but I don't want them. Yeah, it's like an honor society frat. They do, like, I checked out like their Instagram, and their Instagram's really cool, and they do seem like a good frat. Like they have like a lot of Black Lives Matter stuff, and they had some Pride stuff on there, so they do seem pretty great. Why weren't you here the whole time? Look, that's like a perfect spot for you. It's a profile. But yeah. Anyway. Look at her. She's so pretty. Oh, don't walk across the keyboard. Anyway. I'm gonna go. I gotta write this damn paper. I gotta write this damn paper. I don't want to. My phone's buzzing up the wazoo because my sister apparently woke up. Anyway, we're reading Savage Song. I'm gonna rewrite this paper. I don't want to. Ugh. Oh, if you want to switch the live shows to Instagram sometime, we can, because I now know that works, and I now know how to actually do a double face conversation thingy on there. I figured it out. So if you ever want to do it over there instead of here, since YouTube hates me, we can. But there's a 1 hour time limit on those things, but you can always like open it back up. But yeah, I figured it out. It does work. Because I tested it out the other day. Just let me know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Say goodbye. My goodness, she's so cute. I'm just gonna sit there. Okay. Anyway, floppy cat. Anyway, yeah, I was messing around with it the other day, and then my one friend Drew and I went live together, so I know it works. It works. Anyway, yes, Flappy Kitty. I gotta feed them and write a paper. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Good chat, kind of. We talked, as always, we talked a little bit about the book and a lot about other stuff. I really should title these chats like talking about the book for a little bit of time and everything else. Lots of time. Anyway, yeah. Love you too. Lots of tangents, always. That's my life, though. Anyway, I will see you later. We did talk about the book. Yeah, me too. Because I probably wouldn't have. I would have picked it up, but it probably would have taken me a while because it takes me a while to read anything these days. No, you can't have that. It's not for you. Now it looks like I'm like teasing her. Nope. It's not for you. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't want to write this paper. I will talk to you later. All those things. Goodbye. Have a good evening. Night. Have a good nighttime. Goodbye. Stay safe. Do you want to end your live stream? See?